Hello everyone, today we have in studio with us Miss Zippi, coordinator of the ministry to the sick. Probably most of you know Miss Zippi, she's a very famous lady.
Famous.
We go on Saturday, we leave to Salvador for the mission trip. Could you tell us how did it start with such great idea of having a mission trip?
Well, it started because John and I, my husband John, are connected with the Sisters of Mercy. We're Mercy Associates. And a Sister of Mercy in Baltimore, Kitty Newsline, called Sister Magdalene Thompson here in Mobile and said, ask Zippi and John to go to El Salvador with us. So Sister Magdalene called John and asked him, and we didn't know where El Salvador was. But anyway, make a long story short, we said yes, we'll go. We didn't know what we were going to get into, but first trip, we fell in love with the people, and this will be our 18th trip.
Great.
And we became sister parishes when Father Bill was here. The last year he was here, we became sister parishes and have grown since then. Father Jim came along and really supported the mission. He's been to El Salvador 3 times. So his support means everything.
Yes.
And of course all the parishioners support us. So.
Well, and support of the parishioners is huge. It's really a blessing.
It's great. I'm just amazed how generous our parish is. Not just giving money, but they're always concerned, you know, how was your trip? What did you do? And but materially, how we get donations galore. I just advertised like for a week and a few days, and I have an office full of goodies to take. Thank you, everybody. And we have a collection, lots of money. We put to good use.
It's great. Maybe tell us a little bit about what do we do there during the mission trip and how we are involved in the life of the parish there in El Salvador.
When we first got involved as sister parishes, Father David Blanchard, the pastor, asked us to walk with the people, to build solidarity. He said, I don't need you to build houses because it would take us longer to teach you than you were going to be here. So if you would walk with the people and let them know that you care. And we've done that since 2000. And we've brought many parishioners down. And they love when the parishioners come. You can be a first timer or have gone 17 times, but they hug us. It's a selfish trip. I go to get my hugs and love. They're just so warm and welcoming. We've done little things like painting things, get ready for the inauguration of the new church, and we've baked 1,000 chocolate chip cookies, and we serve meals to the elderly. They have a lot of elderly 1 day a week. We've served lunch. And we go visit the sick. We take communion to the sick, walk the hills, and see the poorest of the poor. We let them know that we care. And, you know, you never know if this is really working until about 3 years ago, this man came to me and he said, you are family. He couldn't speak English, I couldn't speak Spanish, but he got that, he conveyed that. You are family. And I said, we are accomplishing what we were asked to do. So that's mainly it, building solidarity. We don't do real tough stuff. We're not great missionaries, but we just bring ourselves and Jesus and receive from them.
Those small things are not so small in reality. They are very
evidently they
important.
Mean a lot.
How we are involved in the life of the sister parish there?
Okay, the big thing in the beginning was Father David Blanchard asked us to kind of form a school of creativity, help support it. And that is during the break, the children's summer break of about 3 months, they have nowhere to go. There's just not any space. They have nothing to do. So in different parts of the parish, they set up these little schools where they teach them drama, acting, singing, teach them how to play instruments, and etc. So Father Bill, I think, said, yes, we can do that. We will support that. And every year we take a check down for $7,000. It's our tithe to the poor, one of our ways that this parish helps the poor. And this school is flourishing, and it has developed into, it's called the Pablo Tizak Center. This Mrs. Tizak, who has lots of money, has had these buildings built. And they have artists there, and they bring in like 6,000 children during the year from all of El Salvador. They each have like 4 mornings or afternoons a year. And I said to Father David, our $7,000 didn't have anything to do with this. He said, ours was the seed money. St. Dominic's got this started, and it's a humongous facility, big buildings. It's awesome, and thanks to the parishioners of St. Dominic's. And other things. Okay. We're involved. We've taken many people have gone, taken a leap of faith and gone to El Salvador. Some people have gone 4 and 5 times. Barbara Johnson, one of our parishioners, has taken her husband twice. She's taken her sister, her 3 daughters, her nephew, her granddaughter. So she just has a couple more people to take. A lot of people keep going back, and we do have new people. So that's another way we've had a lot of young people go down there. This year, Luke Westerfield was there for 2 months, helping renew computers and rebuild computers and whatever our Father David asked him to do, he's there. And we've had like Savannah is going again, Jay, Justice, Zach. A lot of young people have gone and are going this time with us, and we're excited about that. And the children and young people love to see them. And of course, we're involved with the GOAT Project. And
yes.
4 years now, 10,000, 14,000, 17,000, 17,700. I'm going, every year I start, I don't know if people are interested in this again, and I don't really go out and sell goats. People come and ask me. So, thank you.
It's amazing, yes.
It is. And we've helped repair a bus down there, $1,000 for this old bus, and it kept it going for a couple of years. First year we went, we took probably 500 pounds of Mardi Gras beads, and the people loved them. Oh, they loved them. We've done a lot of things down there, not always big, but I want to mention too that it's not just us giving. Our sister parish is a relationship, and what they've done for us, they've taught us, everyone that goes down there, how to live simply. We come back and we look at our lives a little differently. And John and I have to keep going back, because after a few months we start forgetting that we shouldn't be living so well. But they teach us what faith is, when it's all you have to hang on to. They give us so much, and warm welcome. They make us just feel so welcome. And they teach us so much. And they do all kinds of things for us when we're there, and send things back with us. They have a statue of St. Dominic in the John and Zippi Doll Youth Center. They love St. Dominic's. And on the billboard coming into the retreat center, St. Dominic's is listed as one of the big donors. So I think
There's a lot.
About it right now.
Yes. What are the other things we do while we are in El Salvador?
Okay, we often, almost every time we visit the site where Archbishop Oscar Romero lived, and also the chapel where he was martyred. And we go to the UCLA, the Jesuit university there, where the Jesuits were killed, and their housekeeper and her daughter killed. Sacred sites. It's a spiritual journey. Our trip to El Salvador, it really is almost like a retreat. We have gone to where the 4 church women were killed, and we've had a sister join us who lived with the 4 church women, 2 of them, and she almost was there when they were killed, but she wasn't. But she could tell us a lot about them, and that was very fascinating. And Father David has had Bishop Rosa Chavez come and speak with us. Very wonderful bishop there. Came out to the retreat center to talk with us. We've met a number of times with Isaac, the mayor of Ciudad Delgado, the city that Calle Real is in. We've met with him many a times. We've gone to where the Jesuit Rutilio Grande was murdered, and these names probably don't mean anything, but if you could rent the movie Romero, that Raul Julia or something like that's in it, it's very good. It would just tell you a lot about El Salvador and things where we go to visit. Those are just little highlights. We do lots of little things, mainly visiting the sick and poor.
We will let you know more what we do when we will be there. Share some news from El Salvador. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Zippi. I'm excited to go with you.
We're happy that you're going. It's wonderful.
Yes. God bless you. Thank you.
And you too. Thank you, Father.